This is breaking news.
How Lily Rose Depp is reclaiming her reputation in new gothic horror Nosferatu, after critics dubbed her limp nothingness in car crash television debut. When Johnny Depp's daughter, Lily Rose Depp, dropped out of school in 2016 to pursue a career on screen, the world was hardly surprised. The American-French actress, born in Neuilly-sur-Seine in May 1999, made her acting debut 2 years prior in a horror comedy film called Tusk. Alongside her burgeoning fashion career, having become an ambassador for Chanel under the personal request of Karl Lagerfeld, Lily, 25, went on to star in several other films, including The Dancer, which earned her a nomination for Most Promising Actress at the Cesar Awards. Then came films including The King, where she starred with her ex-boyfriend Timothee Chalamet, and Crisis in 2021, alongside Armie Hammer. Her career had steady momentum and critics recognized her talent behind the camera, which is why it came as a surprise when her reputation was put on the line in 2021 following her television debut in HBO's The Idol. The Guardian awarded the show's finale, which follows aspiring model Jocelyn, played by Depp, on a mission to recover her title as the greatest American pop star following a nervous breakdown, an abysmal 1 star, with the review at one point reading the limp, glazed over, chain-smoking nothingness of Lily Rose Depp. Given the lackluster reviews, it came as little surprise that the show, also headed by Abel Tesfaye, commonly known under his stage name of The Weeknd, was cancelled after the first season. Now, Lily is reclaiming her reputation as the vampire victim Ellen Hutter in Robert Eggers' upcoming reboot of the 1992 horror film Nosferatu, with The Hollywood Reporter concluding that the movie belongs to Depp, whose performance is a revelation. The Idol debuted in June last year, nearly 2 years after it was ordered to series, following director Amy Seimetz and co-creator Sam Levinson taking over as the show's primary director. The Idol was ordered to series in November 2021, co-created by Sam Levinson, Euphoria, The Weeknd, and Reza Fahim, with Amy Seimetz coming aboard to direct all 6 episodes. Then in April 2022, Seimetz left the project amid a creative overhaul, despite roughly 80% of the season being filmed already. A Rolling Stone report from March 2023 revealed that Levinson and Tesfaye had taken over the creative direction since they felt the show had leaned too much into a female perspective. The show was originally set to follow Jocelyn Depp, a rising pop star who becomes enamored with a mysterious figure, Weeknd, who was actually the predatory leader of a cult. Sam Levinson revealed in a Variety interview that the show's basic concept hinged on a conversation he had with the Weeknd, where he said his fans were so loyal he could actually start a cult if he wanted to. The entire series was ultimately reshot, using the Weeknd's own mansion to film the show, reducing the episode count from 6 to 5. Crew members recalled to Rolling Stone that Levinson's reworked story was more of degrading, and that it emphasized nudity and sexual torture porn like a rape fantasy. The show was regularly criticized by both fans and critics alike for the many gratuitous sex and masturbation scenes peppered throughout the series. HBO would only release viewership data for the first 2 episodes, with the pilot launching to 913,000 viewers across all platforms, with the second episode dipping to 800,000. The series also starred Troye Sivan, Dan Levy, Eli Roth, Hari Nef, Jane Addams, Jenny Ruby Jane, Mike Dean, Moses Sumney, Rachel Sennett, Ramsey, Susanna Sun, and Hank Azaria. While some cast members like Divine Joy Randolph hinted at the possibility of a second season in interviews, Deadline reported that the show's creative team didn't have a multi-season arc planned for the series. The Idol was one of HBO's most provocative original programs, and we're pleased by the strong audience response, an HBO spokesperson said in a statement. After much thought and consideration, HBO, as well as the creators and producers, have decided not to move forward with a second season, the statement continued. We're grateful to the creators, cast, and crew for their incredible work, the statement concluded. Despite the poor reviews and backlash for her performance, including the Daily Mail's Caroline Bullock, hailing it a desperate grasp to fame, and Lily maintained a blasé attitude to the ordeal. Talking to Vanity Fair in November of the show's harsh reception, she said, "I love it. Honestly, I love it. You make something and you hope that people like it, and you hope that it resonates with people. But we always knew some people were not going to like it, and that it was going to be too much for some people. But I stand by it. We made a choice and we went for it."